There in Lahore, there in Lahore, a man who was having a small business, young man, young mean that he will be somewhere in his 30s, late 30s, or maybe early 40s as well. He was living in a rented house with his family, with his wife and children, and they had hired a lady who comes to their home after a week or so, and she used to clean, wash the clothing or something like that. And this was a 23-year-old lady, and she came while the family of that particular person was not at home. They had gone somewhere. She came to work. She started work. What did happen? The man was already, thinking about her. Maybe because she was slightly attractive and she was younger than his wife. So he raped her, and she came out of that and she called at 1 5, told all the story. And although at that particular time the man ran away, but later on the police nabbed him. The police succeeded in nabbing. After all, it was his house and it was not so difficult, and he confessed as well that he raped that particular lady. So I think this thing, or that is, it is, rape is not so uncommon, but unfortunately many of the rapes go unreported. Many of the rapes go unreported. Why? Because it is a very conservative society, and the family and the parents of that particular person, that particular woman, lady, they hide it, fearing that it will make them, it will create difficulties for them, and marrying the daughter will become a very difficult thing. After, once this thing becomes public, I think that we need to be very careful and look at what is happening in the educational institutions. Look at where there is a co-education, and look at what the male teachers are doing to the female students. And because the female students, these are not mature, and they easily trust their teachers, which should have been so. So somehow we need to be very careful and cautious. Now, the man who raped a lady, raped a maid who comes to them after a few days, after a week. Now, this person is in the custody of the police and waiting for the procedure. Obviously, maybe he will be jailed, and he have to be punished. What is going to happen with that particular family? Obviously, it is very bad. But what need to be done? Certain cautions must be taken by all the people, by the parents, by the family members, and even if at all, look at the keeping an eye on the husband's activities as well.